Broncos defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up and put him on the ground, because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance in the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains, didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job. Listen. Performance just like they saw the week before.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's Hall again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Bills 0.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Allen.
2nd and 10.
Got it complete to to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
11 on the play. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
At the 17-yard line.
Now Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First down. 5 wide. Goal at the 5-yard line.
56. We go.
Allen going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Fields now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Can. Hey, never mind, Monday. Easy. Hey, can. Right.
They snap it to Fields. And this throw will be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you.
And he'll take it into the end end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum going. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard
Go,
line.
Chuck. Ready? Angel, angel, angel. Come on, press. Left straight. Get high.
One play action, Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Alpha, let's go. Green 19, green 9. Alpha, 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 alpha. Hey, can. Chip slant. Right.
Here's Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Ball again. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 14. And they'll accept that penalty. Another extra point opportunity here. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's caught by Coleman. And he's got this down to the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's good.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And brought down there by Taylor Rapp. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Extend. Right.
Now it's Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets have taken the lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Full connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Allen going to run with it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To throw, it's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And again, it's Allen. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and a couple.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's complete to Cook. Touchdown! James Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
But able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here we go. 551, 12, go. Tonight.
Here's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
The 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Chip slip. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, jump. Right.
Fields. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go, son. Out, let's go. 319, good snap. You got a mini base. Why not? Mayday. Hey, can. Angel. It's all right.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Folks' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half.
The score, Jets
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake, and the line of scrimmage got right into his mouth. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
56.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second and inches.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 Wendy. Nice. All right.
Back to throw. Fields. That's caught. It's Coleman. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. And the Jets. First down.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
Now Fields. He'll air this one toward Coleman. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They've got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jets 24.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. At
Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Can. Move 58, move 58. Hey, Can. Hey, 551. That's right.
To throw is Fields. And he slings one that's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here we go. I got him. He's mine. Move 58, not. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
From the gun on third down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On the draw, it's Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Fields going to change things up here.
Throwing on second down. Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll wind up losing a yard. On the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's the Jets punter now. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. To the air, Allen. He finds Wilson. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Going right back, puts it on the carpet, it's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball again on second down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And they needed 2. They can only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it. Not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Paul want to give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ball again on second down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Yep, 331, 331. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. This is Coleman with a grab. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go, Sai. Hey, 319, good snap. Right.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 169 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Sai.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 14 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Here we go.
Jets will line up for a 2-point
331,
conversion.
331. Go.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Jets 32.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Cook up the gut.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
A gain of 30. First down, Buffalo.
They run again on first down. Cook.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Cook again.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. And Wilson with it, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete. Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Cooks from 6 yards away.
And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And running with power here. A second nice move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
Breece Hall.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
70 yards.
And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch coach. The defensive coordinator is probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, son. Up. 19 Windy. Here we go. Go.
On play action, Fields.
He's going to let it go deep from Mitchell. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Middle.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. That's pulled in by Wilson.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
Alert.
Bills, first down.
Allen to throw.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Bills.
To throw is Allen. Allen going to run with it. And his throw here is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
319.
Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and the lead will hold at 10. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
Now Hall to start the drive.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
Will line up for a 2-point
331,
conversion.
331. Right.
That's caught. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2 unsuccessful.
45.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, get to that. Good night.
All eyes on Fields.
That's caught at the 25. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. You got to, go.
Now Fields.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
Full connects on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
Alert!
To throw is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing, Allen.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Allen. Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
It's caught left side by Cooks. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jets, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar running up.